Oh, the voices come together, a podcast so fine, telling tales of yesterday, crossing every line, with a jazzy kind of rhythm and a spark in their quest. It's the best in the West, we must confess. Late nights cramming or dreaming so tall, echoing footsteps down the old school hall. Friendships carved in stone stand the test of time, like the beat of a heart in sync and rhyme. Oh, the voices come together, a podcast so fine, telling tales of yesterday, crossing every line, with a jazzy kind of rhythm and a spark in their quest. It's the best in the West, we must confess. Time moves along, but the stories stay bright. Threads of laughter weave the day and night. Normandie's echoes beat strong in our chest. Forever we're tied to the best in the West. Oh, the voices come together, a podcast so fine, telling tales of yesterday, crossing every line, with a jazzy kind of rhythm and a spark in their quest. It's the best in the West, we must confess. We must confess. Normandie's echoes beat strong in our chest. Forever we're tied to the best in the West.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? This is Mr. Riley coming to you live from the West Coast, the best coast, the West Side. Welcome to the NCS Best in the West podcast tonight. We have an amazing guest today, and we have something that no other guest has brought to us before. Actually, we have one other guest, but we'll get into it. So I am your host, James Riley, class of 1980, way back in the day. Let me go ahead and just give a little shout out for my folks in 1980. And we had a great time over there in NCS. So we have, first of all, just welcome to the show. And we have just an amazing story tonight. Now, if you're watching on the YouTube channel, you're going to want to smash that like button. Absolutely. Just go ahead. I'm guaranteeing you should go ahead and smash it now. And then also you can like, and if you're watching the live broadcast, you can just interact with us and drop your comments in the comment section on YouTube, and definitely hit that notification bell. Yeah, you want to know when we're going live each and every month. And so if you're watching on Facebook, hey, Facebook, what's going on? You might want to come over here to the place where it's at on YouTube, because if you drop a comment on Facebook, I can't put it up on here. There's no engagement. So we're still trying to work through that. But if you come over here to YouTube, it's going to be super, super nice. Okay. So let's see. I have my cheat sheet here, and my cheat sheet says opening segment. So this is our opening segment. You know what? Without further delay, so what I'm really talking about food tonight, guys. So if you know what this is right here, let me just flash it to you. If you know what that is right there, And you know, you know what this is. We about to get kind of urban. I'm not gonna say ghetto. We're gonna get kind of urban in here. You know what this is? That's some catfish right there. Put it in the comments if you like shrimp, catfish, or chicken wings and lemonade. Which one do you like? Do you like them all? Well, this guest tonight, she is the proprietor of A Wonderful Place. And so we're going to bring in my new friend, because when I pass this place, I pass it just about every day. I'm like, man, I need to stop in. I'm going to have to definitely pop up now. So we've had some of her treats here in the studio. So without further delay, I'm going to bring in my guest for tonight, Miss Erika Player. Hey, what's up, Erika? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
Okay, there we go. Now, go ahead. Say it again, because at first we didn't have sound.
I'm good. How are you?
Hey, I'm great. I'm much better.
Good.
I'm much better. Thank you. Thank you for being here. I know we ran a little bit late. We were supposed to go live at 6 o'clock, but I can excuse that.
Okay.
Because
it was worth it, right?
Man, listen right here, y'all. I'm gonna put this in front of my face. Look what I got. I got some stuff over here. So welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me.
How was your ride over here? I know it's kind of busy in LA traffic.
Oh my goodness, the 105 was insane.
Yes, it always is. Every Monday when I come up here, some days it's great, right? And then other days it's like, oh.
Yeah.
It's like herding cats.
Yes. Look, I'm glad I don't have to utilize that freeway on certain times of the day.
Man,
so, yeah.
I know, yeah. Around that time, around 4:35, it gets kind of crazy. And then, silly me, I walked out the house and left my phone. So sometimes I'll take the 110 to the 91 to get here.
Uh-huh.
And I just stayed on the 105. So, you know, sometimes it cuts traffic down maybe 5 to 10 minutes, but it is what it is.
And every minute counts.
Absolutely, especially when you're trying to get here and set up, and you know, the expectation of these wonderful delicacies, and we're gonna get into it. So, the name is. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Okay, so let's start off with the legacy of CW. No, actually, let's start off with NCS.
Okay.
So you are an alum of NCS.
Yes.
I want you to take us back.
Okay.
And what was one of your fondest memories of NCS?
Oh my goodness, there's so many. I love coming to chapel every morning. Chapel was just so fun. It just gets you ready for the day. I didn't want to be late to school because I didn't want to miss chapel. I loved, you know, just the friendships that I developed at NCS. You know, all the playtime we had, just playing handball, tetherball. I think I was sick in tetherball. I was like the best.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
There was this girl in my class. She was super tall. And because of me, they had to like make rules like no swingies. I mean, I was like tough. So.
No swingies.
No swingies. I was swinging them, but I was, yeah. Okay. I love tetherball,
so
but yeah.
Were these house rules that, you know, NCS house rules? Do you think
no.
No, okay.
Yeah, they were things that we made up as kids.
Yeah,
like,
so house rules, yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah.
Okay. I see what you mean.
Yeah. You know, I mean, like if you went to the school down the street, you know, they're probably not doing swingies.
No.
Okay, so who were some of your favorite teachers or classmates when you attended NCS, and who made an impact on you?
My favorite, oh my goodness. You know what? The teachers that I used to think were so mean ended up being my favorite teachers. Mrs. Jackson, and I dreaded having her. And Miss Prescott. I thought Miss Prescott was so mean, but I never got a chance to get her because I had to have Miss Jackson twice. So when I... you said time out.
What you not gonna do? I mean, I know you brought some delicious stuff. What you not gonna do is slander Miss Prescott's name. Absolutely not. It's not gonna happen.
No, I'm not. I'm not trying to. I just thought she was, you know, to us as kids, we all thought they were just so mean. But when you grow up and you know,
I know.
they're sweethearts.
Yeah.
So
No, Miss Prescott, I believe her first year, I was one of her students when she was there. So,
Okay.
you know, she was super nice. I met some of her family. So, yeah, you can't.
I can't.
Now,
Okay,
maybe,
I take it back.
maybe down the line, she probably was like, all right, let me get mean on these children, on these children.
It was that clear SWAT. You know, she had the clear SWAT.
See,
Yeah, that I.
I never got swatted by Miss Prescott. I was super nice.
Okay. See, I hung with the class clowns.
Oh, see that when you hang with the class clowns, you're gonna get swatted.
You gonna get swatted. Oh my gosh.
Okay, so Miss Prescott definitely kind of maybe made an impact. You said Miss Jackson.
Miss Jackson. I loved Mrs. Davis. I
Okay.
started with Mrs. Davis.
Okay. Now, what grade was that?
That was kindergarten.
Okay.
I didn't have Miss Parker, but I had Miss Jones.
Okay.
I loved all my teachers.
Except
All
for
my
Miss
teachers.
Prescott.
I didn't get a chance to have Miss Prescott.
Okay. If you
But-
had, I guarantee you, if you had Miss Prescott, you would have thought she was the
nicest,
coolest
the coolest.
teacher ever.
Okay.
Yeah.
Aw.
Yeah. Okay. Now, what about some of your friends? Did you remember some of your friends that you had?
Yes.
at
I
NCS?
still talk to a lot of them, actually. I still keep up with, well, on social media. Not like we just talk every day on the phone, but
Absolutely.
one of my best friends, Geraldine Pipars,
Okay.
I still talk to her. I developed a lot of lifelong friendships from NCS.
Gotcha.
Janaea Muse, Joshua Adams, Brandon Carter, Jonathan Aluko. I mean, it's so many.
Yeah.
And I keep up with them on
Yeah.
socials, but
Yeah. See,
Yeah.
all of those names, I was, let me see.
see, back then we knew first and last names.
Yeah, I got you. Yeah, see, all those names, because I was out, 20 years out the game. I'm like, look, y'all good. NCS, I love y'all.
Yeah.
But, okay. So NCS is known for its close-knit community and kind of speaks to what you
Yes.
just talked about. How would you describe the environment back then?
It was like a big family. The teachers seemed like they were your aunties or your grandmas.
Okay.
It was just one big unit. Oh, I forgot to mention Mrs. Henderson.
Okay.
Miss
You
Henderson
can mention
was tough too,
Okay.
but she was real cool. She
Okay.
was fun. She used to play sports with us and all of that. And her kids were cool too. I remember her kids and her husband.
Okay, shout out to Miss Henderson.
Yeah, shout out to Mrs. Henderson.
Okay, so the environment. I mean, it was close knit. You still keep in contact via social media.
Absolutely.
But also, you came from a big NCS family. I'm kind of looking at your bio. You had a brother, Eric, who went there, cousins, Christina, Samantha, and Chanel. What was it like having so many family members connected to the school along with you?
They weren't there when I was there. I'm the oldest. I'm like 10 years older than them.
Okay, got you. So
Yeah.
they had a completely, or maybe you had a completely different experience.
I did. I don't know what their experience was like.
Okay.
But yeah, they weren't there when I was there. So I really didn't get a chance to experience being there with them, or playing with them there. So no.
Sure. Now,
But yeah.
what was, and I, when we talk about NCS, I kind of talk about some of the same questions as relates to the experience that everyone had. What was some of your favorite activities that the staff and teachers put together for you guys as being students at NCS?
In addition to like chapel, I used to love like the plays. I used to love all the sports activities. That's what I really remember the most. Dodgeball.
Okay.
Like we all used to be out there. Dodgeball, kickball. And we had carnivals too.
Okay.
See, all of this is coming back to me.
All right.
We had carnivals that were our carnivals was cool. I was a cheerleader too, so we had like nice competitions there.
Okay.
I was co-captain, and then back then, we had to have the loudest voice and the loudest stump. So we were just like,
Y'all just loud.
we were loud, tearing up the yard. And we won too. I think Yeah.
Y'all won something.
We won.
Yeah, y'all won the
We won
loudest
a
in the
couple of
community because, you know,
championships.
by then, you know, the neighborhood had kind of changed. You know, when I was there, it was kind of like, you know, middle-aged folks. And by the time y'all get there, y'all like, man, we rowdy.
Yeah.
The neighbors probably like, look, can y'all be quiet?
I know. But yeah, those were some of the activities that I really enjoyed I'm trying to think.
Okay. Now, did you sing in the choir? I don't know if they had a choir back then. I know for my class, we had some really strong singers. So did you guys experience like a choir kind of situation at NCS?
I mean, we probably did. I wasn't a part of that.
Okay. You were just being loud. You were
I
happy
was just
with
being loud in the
Got it.
chapel. Father Abraham, you know?
Look, shout out to Father Abraham.
Right.
He's bringing back all the memories.
All the memories, deep and wide.
Okay.
Deep and wide.
You know
Okay.
what?
Did y'all sing that too?
I didn't sing that, but I think
Okay.
my wife, she was trying to sing that to me, and I was like, nah, baby, I don't know. I don't know that song. I'm sorry. So, okay. I know at least two people who know that song.
Okay.
Yeah.
There's so many.
Okay.
They're
Gotcha.
like embedded in me.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, how did you become connected with NCS? So, like for me, my family was connected through the church. And so for me, I went there 5 days a week, NCS. And then on Saturdays, we had the youth group meetings. And of course, Sundays, I was there for worship. So, you know, how did you become connected to NCS?
You know what? I just learned this. Darren told me the other day that Mrs. Quick actually ran into my grandfather and they connected.
Okay.
And he learned that, you know, she had a school. She was working at a school. And, you know, my grandfather is he's always been pro private school. You know, I've been private schools all my life. So, yeah. So that's how that happened. Am I right, Darren? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
El Presidente, you're going to see him. He's in the studio with us tonight. And of course he is, because if you know El Presidente, he likes food. And so wherever
You're
he
making
can,
me hungry.
man, wherever he can find himself a plate of food that's free, he going to pop up. So, okay. So his mom ran into your grandfather.
Mrs. Quick.
Yes. Okay.
Yes.
All right. And so I think I have a question related to that, but
Okay.
let's go ahead and hop into let's switch reels and transition to the legacy of CW and Chris. Okay.
Okay.
The name CW and Chris has become a local favorite. For those who might not know, CW Chris is a wonderful food eatery in LA on Western near Gage. And I'm gonna have to stop by more often on my way back from school. But for how did this business get started?
It was a duo.
Okay.
With my grandfather and my uncle Chris. My grandfather is CW, Clarence Webster, and it was his idea to open up a restaurant. My grandfather was always a business-minded type of person. He learned a lot from the Jews. He used to run liquor stores in LA, working for the Jews. So, you know, he was all about generational wealth, and you know, it was his idea. And you know, Chris hopped on board, and we opened up in 1992. I believe 1 week before the riots.
Okay. Oh
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah. So,
Wow, that's crazy.
Yeah. 1 week before.
1 week before.
Yeah.
Now-
So we had to put the black-owned sign out there. And plus, we knew a lot of people in the neighborhood, so
Sure.
they weren't going to touch it anyway.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow, that's interesting. That's a fun fact there, huh?
yeah.
Okay. Your grandfather, Mr. CW, from what I understand, he was a person without sight. He was blind. But it seems like he built a successful business. What
He did.
lessons did he teach you about perseverance and purpose?
Oh, my goodness. You know, I've learned so much from him just from how to run a business, the values, just everything, how to treat people, how to build a legacy, just everything from him. What was the question again?
Yeah, in terms of purpose and perseverance, what lessons did you learn from him?
Oh, you know, he always taught us to, like, you know, leave something behind, work hard, and, you know, you have to work hard in order to make it in this world. You know, I learned that at a young age. I started working there, I would say at 10, 11.
Okay.
You know, just taking little orders, doing little stuff. So, you know, just being exposed to it that early, you know, you do learn a lot just from watching.
Sure.
You know, so.
Yeah, I was going to ask you, you know, because, you know, you said you watched your grandfather, you know, kind of, you know, he taught you lessons in terms of purpose and perseverance. And now, are you the main proprietor of this establishment?
It's me and my uncle.
You and your uncle?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's still a part of it.
Okay. So what does it mean personally to you to carry on the legacy of your grandfather?
You know, it means everything to me. That's a good question. The devotion, you have to have devotion. And that's what I have towards my family, the family business. I love my grandfather so much. I just feel like I have to carry on his legacy. Even though this really isn't my passion, it is something that I started or really wanted to do. But having grew up in the business and seeing how much it means to the community, to my family, to him, to Chris, it's just only right that I carry it on.
Gotcha.
You know, it means a lot to me.
Gotcha.
So.
So going back to the story of how Miss Quick got involved, and you know, I love hearing stories like that. You know, those are kind of like fun facts. And so I love how you know, Miss Quick and Miss Hudson, you know, they supported your family's business because, you know, we right down the street. They could have been like, hey, I'm going to CW Chris. I'm going to, you know, Faye, you want something? You know, you know, I'm going. You want something, right? Mary was like, hey. You know, so, you know, I'm sure they kind of took turns. What do you remember, or do you remember anything about the connection that they had with your business?
I think Mrs. Quick was outsourcing restaurants to do like meal plans or like to provide meals for the students. And I think she was just going around to like different Black businesses. You know, I think that's what I was told. Yeah. Okay. I got it right. So yeah. And they ran into each other. I think there was a time where one of the restaurants couldn't provide the hot dogs or something like that. And then, you know, she just started reaching out to like local businesses around, and she stumbled upon us. So.
Yeah. You know, I want to go back to NCS and those hot dog days because they were legendary. And I would love to see, so usually, you know, that's kind of one of my questions about the hot dog day on Friday. What was your combination for hot dogs? What did you get on your hot dog?
Okay, I don't really remember the hot dogs. I used to eat CW and Chris up there.
Excuse me. Y'all, she too good to eat a hot dog. She's like, look.
I really, you know, my brain is a little foggy, but I really don't remember eating hot dogs.
Y'all keep them hot dogs. That ain't for me. I'm going to eat this CW and Chris.
That became a thing. Like, they used to deliver CW and Chris up there, and I remember, like, all the kids started wanting CW and Chris, so they kind of had to, like, tone it down. Like, you know, even my best friend, Geraldine, her mom was like, hey, can y'all deliver some food to my kids, too, you know? So y'all kind of picked up.
Y'all like pre-Uber Eats and Grubhub.
Yes, there we go. And we was right around the corner, so... around the corner.
Absolutely. Yeah. Okay. I think I have a note here about feeding the staff during summer camps and supporting with alumni events. Why has it been important to you and your family, to maintain a relationship with the school? So do you guys still have a relationship with NTS?
We do. You know, Miss Parker used to do that summer camp, and we used to deliver food, I think, every Friday, even during COVID. So... you know, it's very important for us to, like, you know, they're like family. Yeah. You know, we've been, you know, knowing each other and dealing with each other for so long. You know, we became a family unit. Even after, you know, even the teachers would come up there and give food, like, on a weekly basis. Mrs. Jackson came up there, Mrs. Rhodes, Mrs. Walker. So, you know, we always kept in touch.
You know my next question.
What?
Did Miss Prescott come up there?
I didn't see Mrs. Prescott. I did not see Mrs. Prescott. Look, I didn't see her her no more after she left.
Gotcha.
I didn't get a chance to experience her. So.
Okay, all right. No, you mentioned about family, and of course we're just just bugging around because back in the day, my favorite hot dog topping would be ketchup, mustard, and relish.
Oh, that is a good combo.
Right, with the chips. See,
Yeah.
because 20 years down the line, they would serve us like the chips with the little goose on it, and so we had to choose the flavor. And I can't think of the goose and the name of the chip that we had to go with the hot dog. But I know somewhere. I know you didn't eat the hot dog. You had CW, so it's all good. And you probably had French fries and not chips.
Okay, I remember fries.
See.
I remember the fries.
See, they upgraded. They did an upgrade.
Yeah.
They did a Beyonce. They upgraded. That's funny. Okay, so you mentioned that there are 4. You mentioned some of your family, and so from what I understand, from were there, and I know you mentioned some of your family members just on this podcast a few moments ago. You mentioned there were 4 NCS alumni working at CW and Chris. Is that true? Or at one time? 3 of us. Okay.
Yeah.
How special is it to see that full moment, former NCS students working for the business that also supplied food to the school where you used to attend?
Well, they were my cousins.
Okay.
So they were going to work there anyway.
The family business, right?
It's the family business. We got to groom everybody. Even my daughter works there sometimes.
Okay.
So,
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
It's like working with family.
Got you.
It got its pros and cons.
Got you. Okay. All right. So let's talk about family and, business and the next generation. So who is Nahla?
Nahla is...
Nahla.
Yeah. Nahla.
Yeah. Who is that?
That is my daughter.
Oh.
My one and only.
One and only.
She's 13 years old, going on 14.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, I heard someone told me she started selling lemonade at 9 years old.
At 9 years old.
How did that idea come about?
She always used to even as a little toddler, she would make Kool-Aid with me all the time. So she would always mix these little flavors Mom, let's get this flavor, let's get that flavor. And it'll never be just one solid flavor. She will always have to mix the tropical with this or the green apple with that, So, and one day, she just said, Mom, I want a lemonade stand. I said, oh, okay.
Okay. He was I got you.
I got you. Whatever your little heart desires. So it's, it started off just as a lemonade stand.
Okay.
I got it for her 9th birthday.
Okay.
And I'm like, you know what? We can sell this in the restaurant.
Yeah.
But, she just wanted to do be outside of the house, on the yard, in the movies, just having a cute little lemonade stand.
In the hood.
Yeah. So, but I was like, we should just sell this in the restaurant and there you go.
Okay. So you said she's 13 now.
She's 13.
And so she's 9. So if I do my, that's about 4 years?
Yes.
Okay. Look at quick math right there.
There you go.
Okay. What's it like seeing her grow into her own business woman while balancing school and sports at her particular school?
You know what? It's beautiful to see. I mean, just her being really hands-on with it and, coming up with these flavors. She's kind of reminding me of myself.
Okay.
She's not afraid of the work.
Okay.
And that's how I am too. I was always like that.
Okay.
So it's a beautiful thing. And then, we're a duo.
Yeah.
So, it just, enhances our bond.
Absolutely. The fruit, there's an old saying, the fruit doesn't fall far from the tree.
No, it doesn't.
So y'all check this out.
You got one in your hand?
Guess what I got right there? I can't wait to hop into this. As a matter of fact, El Presidente, can you bring me the other? So we're gonna get into the food a little bit later now.
Okay.
But yeah, since we talking about the lemonade.
Yeah.
Come on, dude, bring me the lemonade, man. You over there munching and stuff. So we gonna And then this one right here, you said this
That's
one.
our newest flavor,
This is
the
newest
cucumber lime. Now that's a limeade actually. We have lemonade and limeade.
Lime.
Yes.
Man, listen, Darren, you might not get. I might have to take. I'll share the other one because I might have to take this one back home and share it with the wifey.
And that other one is pineapple dragon fruit.
This one right here.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's pineapple dragon fruit.
Darren, you might have to go over there and get your own, bro. One for me, one from the wife. Okay, cool. I like that. I like it. It's amazing that she's now. I understand she's also attending school with another NCS connected student. How do you feel seeing the next generation carrying on the legacy with attending or used to attend NCS, and trying to develop her own business at such an early age?
Wait, who does she go to school with that went to NCS?
I got this from El Presidente.
Oh,
So El Presidente,
I'm over here
who's
thinking
in the
like,
studio.
wait a minute.
Her daughter goes to school with a member of the class of '84, Tara Boston. Her daughter goes to St. Bernard's to play volleyball for school.
Okay.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Okay. All right. So now, yeah, we kind of knew that. So she goes to school with another former NCS person back in the day. So
Okay.
yeah, your daughter's connected. So they're kind of interconnected, and they probably don't even know.
Right. I was just about to say that. I would like to meet her.
There you go. Okay. See, El Presidente, you can't be connecting me with stuff and not know. Y'all, I'm gonna have to do some better producing over here and making sure that my folks give me the correct information. But so I take it that she loves doing what she does with the lemonade stand.
She does. She likes the money part of it. I'm not even gonna kid you.
Money.
She'd be like, "Mom, am I rich yet?" I'm like, "We getting there."
Yeah,
Hold on.
yeah. Absolutely. No, that's cool. That's what's up.
Yeah.
What's up. What lessons do you hope Nahla learns from seeing your family's work ethic and focus on the community?
You know what? I hope she just knows that you have to really put in the work. Nothing is going to come to you.
Yeah.
We do live in a day and age where you can just sit behind a screen and do nothing and stream all day and make money. I think this day and age is making these kids lazy. But, I constantly have to remind her, you have to get up, do this, and that, handle your priorities. Even though you have all this going on, hey, we got to make these lemonades, we got to get this money.
Yeah.
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 So I just hope that she just continues it and, learns to have a real passion for it and just, make it her own. Maybe, come up with her own ideas and take it to another level, when she gets older.
Sure.
So yeah.
And this is how businesses begin. You start off with
Right.
something small like a lemonade, and then it expands to, maybe water or some other kind of teas or things of that
Right.
nature.
Little
So
spritzer.
yeah, absolutely. So it's totally up to her and how far she wants to take it.
Right.
Maybe she might feel one day, well, that was cool. I might want to pivot and do something else.
Right.
And
yeah.
that might be fine, but hopefully she's learned some lessons that's going to carry her through the next, period in her life. Right.
Right.
All right. Yeah. No, I can't wait. And El Presidente is trying to hand me a cup.
Presidente.
Yeah, he's trying to hand me a cup. Like, look, man, you ain't taking both of those. So I'll have to share with him
is
a little
caring.
bit. Yeah. And actually, since we're talking about food still, I just want to show you some of the B-roll. So check this out right here, y'all. We gonna get into a segment where we show. Here, let me just roll the B-roll right quick, and we might be able to narrate over it. So I think this one here.
and it was Nahla approved. So that's what we
Listen.
went with. Yeah.
This catfish is approved too.
Thank you. That's what we're known for.
Man, listen. It's not too many people who know how to do catfish and do it really, really well.
Thank you.
Yeah, you guys are super dope. Okay.
Thank you. I cooked that, by the way.
Man, listen. There you go. I'm over here smacking, and I know some content creators shouldn't do, but let me just tell you what I did over here. Let me see. I think I got it right here. Mr. Riley.
Thank
so
you.
appreciate it.
Thank you.
If you live in LA, you need to go to CW and Chris and check him out, get the hot wings. Oh, and I hear you guys have something new. You added something new to your menu. Go ahead and talk about that. I'm gonna pull it up, and you should probably already know what I'm talking about.
Okay, there's two things.
Okay.
We have Soul Taco Tuesdays.
Yeah. Oh.
The black taco,
Ooh, black taco.
The ground beef, the ground turkey.
Ooh-wee.
And we have our signature buffalo shrimp tacos too. They're really good, really good.
Okay. Well,
I know you're kind of like, ooh, buffalo shrimp taco, because a lot of people was like, I don't know about that, but when they tasted it, it was spot on.
That's some soul food right there.
Yes.
That's some Soul Taco Tuesday.
And now we have Wings and Waffle Wednesdays.
Listen, I got it right there. You guys. I saw that I think Darren showed it to me, our president. I think he showed it to me last week. I was like, oh man.
Yeah, we're trying to do new things.
Now, is this waffle chicken combo all throughout the day, or just a specific time?
You know what? It's all day Wednesdays, but I think we may start doing it every day.
Okay.
We might.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, it's all day Wednesdays.
Okay. All right. Now, before I mention this, is there something special on your finger?
Oh yes.
Okay.
My new
Okay.
my new accessory that I love.
Okay, hold on. So my good friend El Presidente, he's like, hey James, you need to put a picture up just in case your battery goes dead. And I was like, oh no man, we good. But guess what just happened?
Battery went dead.
My battery went dead. So why don't you tell us? I'm gonna change the battery.
Okay.
So first of all, congratulations on your journey.
Thank you.
How has life changed for you since being engaged? And then as you talk, I'm gonna go ahead and change that battery.
Okay. You know what? I feel like me being engaged is like a new beginning. You know? I feel like I'm in my, what they call on social media, my soft girl era. So I don't know. I have like a different glow now, a different pep in my step, you know? I feel real grown woman, you know? I feel like I have elevated to like a little, you know, to wifey status. So yeah, I'm happy. I'm really, really happy. So yeah.
Okay, I think I got it. Let me see. I think I got it. All right, I was trying to tell you to extend your answer.
I know. I'm like, oh, where can I say it?
I know, it's all good. So what's been the most rewarding part of the journey, both as a businessman or businesswoman, and part of a legacy family?
You know, the most rewarding part is the community, the love from the community. I mean, we've been doing this for so long, and it's just good to see everyone loving our food and supporting us, through it all, through COVID. We were doing exceptionally well during COVID, So the love and support that we get from the community is the most rewarding. Coming up with something and just seeing people, love it and appreciate your hard work. A lot of our customers have turned into family over the years. So, you got it? Okay. So, yeah, that's just been one of the most rewarding things about having a business.
Okay. That's pretty nice. Pretty nice. Now,
Yeah.
man, we over here, but it's all good. Okay, looking ahead, what's next for CW and Chris? Any new ideas? We just talked about the new menu items. What's upcoming from you guys, or community projects that you guys are excited about?
Good question. You know what? My uncle just received an award from the Freemasons for like his work in the community.
Okay.
He just received that, I think, yesterday.
Okay. Now, what kind of work is he doing in the community?
Well, Chris he has a lot of police friends.
Okay.
So like, so he's
Hey, you know what? Hold on. Shout out for the policemen.
Yeah, LAPD.
Yeah.
77.
There you go.
There we go. Okay. So, like over the years, like I said, we have like a big community, like fan base that includes like politicians, police officers, a lot of, professional citizens. We know a lot of people. So over the years, Chris has just made these connections with the LAPD as far as like bridging the gap between LAPD and the community, as far as like establishing communication, seeing what our needs are and, things of that nature. So Chris does like community work in that area. So he goes to the meetings, he meets with the chief, he gives his opinions on things that are going on in the community that, that we just can't stand for. So he makes sure his voice is heard. So,
Gotcha.
And I really love that about him. I'm proud of him for that.
Got you.
Shout out to Chris.
Man, shout out to Chris. Okay, so here's because we're almost getting close to wrapping up our conversation here tonight. So I know, right? But I got a question for you. Hopefully, it's not a tearjerker. All right, if your grandfather could see the business and family today, what do you think he'd say?
You know what?
What is Grandpappy gonna say?
He would be so proud of us. He was always tough on us, though.
Okay.
But he would really be proud of us to see us keeping it going, extending the menu, like really keeping up with the community and people that he knew, people who, because, his friends still come in there. We still treat them like family.
Sure.
We give them little freebies. If you used to get freebies with my grandfather, you still gonna get freebies with us,
Gotcha.
So
you're continuing that legacy.
we're continuing that,
Okay,
just
so-
really treating his people right.
Hold on. Don't have El Presidente up in there every day. Be like, Lord, bro, you gotta get these lemonades. You can't be getting everything for free.
No, El Presidente be paying.
Okay, that's what's up. That's what's up. All right. Be like, yeah, my mama knew his. Nah, bro. I'm just kidding. He like, man, why you cutting off my bread and butter? No, that's super dope.
Oh, but no, he did. Wait, he did give me the story that my grandfather gave him his food for free when he found out that he was Mrs. Hudson's son.
Oh.
We love Mrs. Hudson. She
Okay.
was my favorite too. She was so sweet.
Yeah.
Every time I would go to the office, I would always swing by her office and say, hey.
Yeah, right before that paddle, huh? Right before the clear paddle. We're like, hey, about to get this beaten, but hey, how you doing?
All right.
Be like, tell him to ease it up on me a little bit.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it was a class clown. It wasn't me. I was just a part of that little group. I mean, if they're laughing, I'm laughing too.
Yeah.
How could I not?
Yeah, because y'all.
I wasn't mischievous though.
Okay, but y'all were just loud.
Yeah, it was
Not
just one of those.
mischievous.
Okay, you in trouble, all y'all in trouble.
Got you.
I see you running up the stairs, all y'all gonna get it. Yeah.
Like, come on in here one by one. Let's get this
Right.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Okay. What message do you want to leave with the NCS community and the young entrepreneurs who might be listening?
Okay. To the young entrepreneurs, just keep doing your thing. Just, keep working hard. Keep your vision going. Don't stop. Even if you have little setbacks, just keep going. And to my NCS community,
tell them to show up. Tell them to pop up. Tell them to come through.
Right. You guys come through and see me. Y'all know where I'm at every day, CW and Chris. But yeah, I miss my NCS community. Even though I keep up with you guys on social media, like it would be nice to for all of us to show up at this event. Are you guys having an event again?
You know what? If it's according to Darren, we might have. There's word of an event, but we just need to help plan the event. So
okay.
Whatever.
Okay.
But I'm sure we can count on you to help support the event.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Because when we would have our board meetings, he would have the food on deck and it'd be nice and hot.
I appreciate that.
I'm like, oh yeah.
The support and love is real.
Yeah. Now, only thing he didn't bring were the lemonades. Now he could have sprung like for a lemonade, Now, let me ask you.
Wait, I thought the lemonade was there. It was at one of the events.
No. I'm talking about when we had our board meetings. He never.
Oh, with the meetings. Okay.
Yeah, he never brought the lemonades. He would buy some Minute-Maid stuff. I'm like, dude. Okay, so
He's
I do.
snitching on you.
I know, right? Man, because All right. Because if this has been going on for 4 years, we should at least had a bottle. Each of us should have had a bottle, right? Anyway, what's the price point? So I have two things going on right now.
Okay.
I know he's gonna be like, dude, I'm not ever helping you out. So I have your menu up, and so it looks like you have lunch specials, dinner specials.
Oh, that's an old menu, by the way.
That's an old menu.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're working on our website right now as we speak. But yeah, those are, look, a red snapper lunch for how much? What's that, $7.48? That is unheard of right now.
Oh, okay. So is that what you guys are doing right now? Or?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're getting our website
together. So how many pieces of red snapper?
You get 3.
Ooh.
And a dinner roll and a side order.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a nice little plate.
I might have to leave Big Fish and come on over to y'all.
Ooh, Big Fish.
You know where Big Fish is?
I do.
In Inglewood?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're good.
No, they're good.
They're good.
They're good.
I like the grilled. I go there when I want grilled. When I can't eat fried, I'm trying to.
We're not going to pub them.
Okay.
They're good, but you're better, correct?
Thank you.
Absolutely.
I'll take it.
Yeah. And then we have, I think we flashed this one earlier. CW and Chris and I think you do have an Instagram account, correct?
We do. I think it's called CW and Chris Fish.
Okay. If
I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And then what's the price point on these lemonades right here?
We have the 16-ounce bottles, which are those right there for $4.
Okay.
We have half a gallons for $12.
Okay.
And we have full gallons for $20.
Oh, man.
Yeah.
Okay, so y'all doing the doggone thing.
Yeah, and I can spike it if you want a little.
Hey. She can spike it.
But it wouldn't be Nahla's lemonade anymore.
It'll be the player punch.
There we go.
This the player punch right
player
here.
Punch.
Oh man, look, it's been super nice having you in the studio tonight, supplying some food. Before I left my house, my wife was like, "I don't have to worry about feeding you because you're gonna have food in your little studio." I'm like, "What my studio gotta be little?" Or no, she said your little broadcast. I was like. And I can say this because I don't think she's watching. But this is.
That's funny.
I mean, look, we got some fried shrimp here. Let me
look, but we take mental notes of that. Like, okay, we know you're gonna get fed. Okay, that means I ain't gotta cook nothing.
And what I like about the shrimp, you don't have the tails on them.
No.
Look, y'all, you can just put this here. I'm dropping it all. Look at this thing right here. I know it's kind of small. I can just I can just pop this in my
Yeah,
mouth.
you can just pop it in your mouth. You don't need a big jumbo shrimp.
And then I got the, I got the little chicken wings right here. See?
And they're normal size
They're almost, you know what?
wings. You know, we get a lot of rap
Okay.
for our wings being small. I feel like they are just normal wings.
Okay.
Okay.
So I did see something I was going to ask you. Was it LA Food Try Guy?
LA Try Guy.
Okay. So if you guys don't know, there's a food critic in LA. LA Try Guy. So he went to your place.
He did.
He gave a little review.
He did.
And he said it was like a little salty, right?
He said more than that.
Okay. But then he went back.
He came back.
He came back.
Yep.
And he even paid for patrons to come through and get some food on him.
He did.
How did you feel about that? Were you think, okay, bro, you trying to come correct, or do you think he was too hard on you guys? Give me the real deal.
Okay, I'm gonna give you the real.
Yeah. I'm gonna give. As a matter of fact, you give me the real deal. I'm gonna put you on camera right there all by yourself.
Okay.
Okay, there you go.
So when he came in, I already knew who he was. So I made sure that the food was on point.
Okay.
I made sure. That's like seeing somebody, I'm not even trying to call him a celebrity, but that's like seeing a celebrity walk in and you're like, okay, it's game time.
Like a local celebrity, kind of,
Yeah.
sort of. Yeah.
Yeah. So I knew he had a big platform.
Yeah.
Mind you, prior to this, I know food review culture is a real thing. I'm not a fan of it. I only really like the people who, and I've seen different type of reviews. You have the reviewers who are like, hey, come by, I'm at such and such, come by, try their fish, their chicken, their shrimp.
What's my man? Tay.
He does that.
Yes,
okay.
that's what he does.
I like those type
Yeah.
of food reviewers.
Yeah,
You know, don't
yeah.
bring any bad
Karma.
energy over here. You know, we're not used to that. We're used to like, okay, we're 3-time Hoodie Award winners, you know, for best chicken. We, you know, like we've been doing this for like 34 years. So for someone,
Put some respect on my
put
name.
some respect on our name, like, and you know, I can respect that he didn't like it. You know, in this business, everyone is not going to like it. Everyone's not going to like your food. You're going to lose some. You can't win everybody.
Yeah.
We know that. It was just his word choices that I had an issue with, and I feel like he softens the blow with other businesses. And with us, it was like, oh, not only did he say it was salty, he was like, yeah, she gave me these honey barbecue wings because she knew these other wings were nasty as hell. You know, and then his sidekick friend was like, oh, the wings taste like booty. First off, what does booty taste like?
Right, we that's a real question right there. But you know, we G-rated, so we gonna keep it right there.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Yeah, I got you though.
But
I
yeah,
got you.
it was just the word choice for me, you know, and people were just, and I responded to it, and people didn't like that. I don't think people usually don't do that. They just like let it ride. But, you know, I don't care who you are. I'm not going to let you disrespect my business. People were saying, oh, you know, you can't take constructive criticism. But what about that was constructive? I can see him saying, oh, they were just a little too salty for me and kept it like that. But he kept going on and on and on. And that's the part that I didn't like.
So it was not constructive.
It wasn't constructive to me.
It was deconstructive.
Yes, it was.
Absolutely.
Yes, it was. But, you know, he did us a solid, and I respect him for that. He came back, and he made it right.
Yeah.
He ended up telling me that, you know, he apologized and said, hey, sometimes I do have to say something. Basically meaning that he has to be ignorant a little bit, if that's what the people like.
Right.
Okay? So, you
Yeah.
know, but my whole thing was, just keep it positive. You know what I'm saying?
positive.
If you don't like it, I mean, not that you don't have to say you don't like it, but
Yeah.
you don't have to just do all of that, you know?
Let's
I mean, I don't see Hispanics tearing down their people's businesses. I don't see the Chinese doing that.
Yeah.
I don't see all the other races doing that. They don't do that.
Absolutely.
But we'll get on here and be like, oh, it's horrible.
Yeah. No,
You know?
I kind of like, I like, you know, when I see those videos, you know, and, you know, they're different kinds to your point. I like the way that Trey presents his, or I think Tay. You know, Tay, you know,
I follow Tay.
You know, Tay's like busting. You know, he's always highlighting what's good, right? And, you know, just kind of describing the food. And,
Yes.
you know, you never hear anything negative, you know, like, you know, it's busting, but,
Right.
you know, but it tastes like booty, right? I mean, he's never said anything. He's just accentuating all the great stuff about whatever and wherever he goes.
Exactly.
Because not only does he visit food places in the hood, but he goes out everywhere and gives a pretty nice and reputable review based on what he had.
Yeah,
So
and I
it's
like
super,
that.
super
And,
nice.
and another thing, LA Try Guy said that our food was too expensive for us to be a hood spot. So
Well, no, because if you selling, you know, what you say, your fish dinners, or was it the lunch special, red snapper, 3 pieces for what? How much is it? You said, did you say
they
7?
used to be $7.48. I
Okay.
think they're like $10 now.
Okay, 10. That's,
Yeah, I mean, he spent $30 and he got a fish and shrimp combination, some
Yeah.
honey barbecue wings, and some whole wings.
Yeah.
So he got like 3 plates.
3 things, yeah.
For like $30.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. No.
So I don't think that's bad. But my thing is, just because we're in the hood, we have to charge hood type of prices.
Yeah. Yeah. No.
That's not fair.
Check it out. It's the real deal. I haven't opened up these lemonades yet. So guess what I'm going to do when we go off air? I'm going to open them up, and I'm sure they're pretty tasty. So shout out to you.
Thank you.
Shout out to CW and Chris. I appreciate you, Erika, for being here and bringing some food. Like I said, the shrimp doesn't have the tails on them, and I'm sure if they were hot, you know, I got my hot sauce right here, and I love all the packaging. You guys are super dope.
Thank you.
Super dope.
And
I
thank
like
you for
the-
having me. This was
Listen,
such a pleasure.
it was great. It was great.
I wish we can go on and on and on, you know.
You know what? I
Because
wish
now
we could.
I'm comfortable.
Now you well, you know what? What's going to happen is you're going to have to come back at some point
For part
and,
two.
for part two. Part two, maybe after you do the jumping of the broom, that kind of situation. You know, we could talk
Okay,
about,
yeah.
you know, real life, how just what's going on. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then we can also, you know, continue the conversation with your about your daughter and just her being a businesswoman and supplying all the wonderful teas. So.
Thank you.
Absolutely. Well, you stand by. I'm going to close up the show, and I appreciate you for being here.
Thank you so much.
All righty.
It was wonderful.
Absolutely. Okay, guys, so that was Erika Player. Players in the house. Super dope. Wonderful, wonderful food. If you have a chance to go and patronize CW Chris on Western and Gage, super nice. It's like a blue and a white building with blue blue awning. There you go, a blue awning, and definitely go by and support not only the food but also support her daughter Nahla, Lemonade, and so just super nice that she was able to come here, present herself on the show, talk about her experience at NCS, being a businesswoman, and just everything that involves. So super nice having you here, Miss Erika. Really, really appreciate it. Hey, this has been another episode of the Best in the West podcast, where we celebrate people who are keeping our communities thriving. I'm not too sure who we have next month, but I'm sure we'll have someone. So stay tuned, and you can find us on TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram as well. So please go ahead and check us out, and make sure, again, you like, comment, and subscribe. Hit that notification bell. That way you'll be notified anytime we drop a brand new video. So we appreciate it. Thank you, El Presidente, for being here in studio with me tonight. Other than that, this is Mr. Riley coming to you live from the West Coast, the best coast, the West Side. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next video. Peace out, you guys.